Welcome. Your audio is live whenever.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Memorial's Veterans Arena, home of the Chargers. Tonight, the Memorial Chargers welcome to the arena the Grizzlies from Arkansas. Before we get started, if everyone would please rise and move on with our religious headgear. Presenting the colors of the Sequels Memorial's nationally known Junior ROTC Color Guard. Commanding the Color Guard is Adrian Dion. Other members are Peter Wayne, Xavier Pasquale, and Nikki Dion. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem until the colors exit the court. Thank you very much.
is your name?
Amaya.
Brandon.
Nice to meet you.
What did it last? Your shout out on Gilly on the ones and twos.
Fort Smith comes in ranked at number 5 in Class 6A in Arkansas. Let's meet the starters for the Grizzlies. Starting for Fort Smith Northside, number 1, Derek Shepard. Number 2, Gorilla Black. Number 12, Max Young. Number 15, Eno Slater. And number 22, Alex Head coach is Cody Bullock. Assisted by Kelsey Evans, Jordan West, Josh Baird, and Matt Lundy.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Charger TV. I'm your host, Grant Murphy, with the Maya Quills on the ones and twos. We welcome you back to Memorial Veterans Arena, home of the Chargers, for the first regular season ball game of the year, featuring the home team in white, your Tulsa Memorial Chargers, and the visiting Fort Smith Northside Bulldogs, making the trip across state lines. Fort Smith Northside, known to have a hooper come through every year or so. Two guys on the Thunder currently. This should be a good test for the Chargers here from the vet. The students are in their seats. The cheerleaders are on the sidelines. The coaches giving their final preparations. Here we go, set for action. Welcome back, Charger TV. As Jalil Cotton wins the tip for the Chargers, they come out with the starting lineup of Cotton, number 15. Number 21, Jaden Johnson returns, as well as number 24, Antonio Love. Isaiah Garrett sporting a new number 12 this year, as Jalil Cotton works in the post, finds Jaden Johnson on the slip pass. Three-pointer is off the mark. To round out the starters, we have number 22, Fabian Harris. It's a returning starting lineup for the Chargers. Have a lot of experience coming back from the previous season. Lineup for Fort Smith Northside, as Derek Shepard, number 1, fires the three and it's off the mark. Derek Shepard will start at the guard. Number 12, Max Young is out there. Number 22, Alex Flake. Number 2, Kyrell Black. And number 15, Enoch Slater, as the ball is poked away. Back come the Bulldogs. And a three-pointer is good for Kyrell Black. Fort Smith, Northside, out to a 3-0 lead. Isaiah Garrett dribbles out front, drives in, slip pass inside. Tipped away. It's going to be a jump ball. I could not determine who had control of that. Fort Smith basketball. Fort Smith, Northside, is coached by Cody Wilmath, Kelsey Edwards, Jordan West, Josh Berard, and Matt Mondier. The Chargers, head coached by Bobby Allison, assisted by Nick Harris, Joe Thomas, and Josh Serbo. Chargers in a man-to-man defense. Antonio Love pressing the ball, letting his man hear about it. Chargers double quickly off the ball screen. And the Chargers with a little bit of an aggressive jump out on the ball, a little too aggressive. It's going to be a foul on Love. Three to 0 here, 6:20 yet to play in the first quarter. Northside dribbles it out. Antonio Love almost got his hand on a steal. Grizzlies are working around, driving the lane, shots off the mark. Jaleel Cotton grabs the board. And Cotton is going to bring it himself. Jaleel Cotton, a nice slip pass inside to Jaden Johnson for the and one. Went all the way around the world on the basket and in. A nice finish from Jaden Johnson, 6'6" senior. Big to big post passing off of Jaleel Cotton, bringing it off the miss. That's the 5-man bringing it up, finding an open teammate for an easy basket. And Jaden Johnson unable to convert on the free throw. Chargers trail 2-3. Northside bringing it against the Chargers' pressure. Grizzlies working around out top. Kyrell Black with another three. Knocks it down. Three-point basket is good for Kyrell Black. Isaiah Garrett now on the wing. Grizzlies look like they're in a little bit of a man-to-man. Man steps over. That's a block. Player down is Alex Flake. The 22 took a hard fall. Isaiah Garrett is going to go to the line shooting 2. Looks like Flake took a hard hit when he collided with Garrett trying to take that charge. Isaiah Garrett stepped into the line. Like I mentioned, wearing number 12. We're number 33 last year. The 6'5" junior. Garrett misses the first. And into the game, Antoine Thomas. Thomas, 6'1" forward. Junior for the Grizzlies. Isaiah Garrett hits the second free throw. Cam Highshaw checks in for Memorial. 6-3, Fort Smith Northside in the lead. Here, 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Dangerous pass across the middle of the field. Grizzlies get it in the half court. Chargers have switched to a little bit of a zone, trying to rotate. Fort Smith gets it inside and converts. Number 10, Antoine Thomas, gets a touch immediately. Makes the Chargers pay on the inside. Thomas now picking up the ball. Jaden Johnson dribbles around out top. Cam Highshaw in the corner. Finds Jaleel Cotton at the three-point line. Cotton drives right, takes it up. Shot is off the mark, but it's tipped up and almost went in off the tip. Fort Smith brings it. Nice no-look pass inside to Antoine Thomas. 2 points for Fort Smith Northside. lead has increased to 7 here in the first quarter. Chargers struggling to find the basket. Get to Fabian Harris at the top of the key. Catch and shoot from the top of the key is no good. Chargers one and done on the offensive end. Antoine Thomas drives all the way in the lane, and he misses. Cam Highshaw secures that miss. Fort Smith nearly got in and got an offensive rebound on that play. The Chargers reset. Highshaw gets in the corner. Jalil Cotton for 3. Shots off the mark, but there's Fabian Harris. Slips it into Cotton. Cotton draws contact, gets his own miss. Can't get it to go. Ball is going to stay with Memorial as 2 new Chargers check into the game. Jarrell Colbert, number 20, and number 24, Antonio Love. Chargers inbounding underneath. Cam Highshaw set to get it in. A little bit of confusion here. Fort Smith coach wanted to make some final adjustments. Chargers get it inbounds. Antonio Love in the corner for 3. He's off. Ball's tipped. That'll be Fort Smith basketball. And a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stick with you through the timeout break. We want to mention to you that Charger TV is brought to you by the fine folks over at Murphy & Associates. Are you in need of auto, home, or business insurance? Give Murphy & Associates a call or stop in. Murphy & Associates has specialized in consumer insurance for 30-plus years and would love to act as your agent. Give them a call at 918-960-2710 and tell them from Grant from Charger TV sent you. Give a shout out to the fine folks at Murphy & Associates. As we're back set for action, 3:33 yet to play here in the first quarter. Chargers trail 10-3 to the Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies. Fort Smith is set to inbound. Chargers remain with the lineup of Colbert, number 20, Jalil Cotton, 15. Cam Highshaw out there, number 11, Antonio Love, 24, and Fabian Harris, number 22. Fort Smith attacking in the half court. Antoine Thomas finds a teammate. They swing it in the corner for 3. That shot is up and good for Enoch Slater. Jarrell Colbert going to drive baseline now. Shot is blocked, but he gets it back. Can't finish on the miss. Chargers can't take the lid off. Outside of the Jaden Johnson and 1 try. Another 3-pointer is up and off the front of the rim for Fort Smith's inside. And that ball is put up and in by Kyrell Black. Kyrell Black making his presence felt here early. He's got about 7 or 8 points here in the first quarter. Cam Highshaw trying to drive in. Wild shot. And back comes Fort Smith. Chargers disoriented. Grizzlies going to let it fly from deep. Derek Shepard knocks down the 3-pointer, and it is 18-3. Charger Nation. Memorial struggling to find a basket. And Fort Smith has gotten off and running. Antonio Love with a pull-up 3 from the top of the key. Antonio Love stepping in and providing some offense. Much needed for the Chargers here in the first quarter. Fort Smith slows it down. They get it inside. Left hand is up and good for Max Young. Nice finish from Max Young. Chargers walk it up. Highshaw Dribbles in, feeds to the corner. Fabian Harris thought about it from 3. Drives baseline. Picked up his dribble in a dangerous spot. And it's a turnover. Memorial. Isaiah Garrett and Jaden Johnson into the game now for Memorial. Chargers trail 6-20 here with 1 minute 17 yet to play. Fort Smith trying to be patient, diagnose the defense. They work it inside. Jarrell Colbert called for the hold. Not too many whistles here. First quarter. Foul count is 2-2. Fort Smith set to inbound. Grizzlies get it in. And he caught that going over the half-court line. Good play. Fort Smith slows it down. Antoine Thomas in the middle. Thomas feeds it on the wing. They go back inside to Max Young. A little inside out. Back to Kyrell Black. Kyrell Black. Ladies and gentlemen, learn the name. He's got more points. He's outscoring the Chargers by himself right now. Jarrell Colbert driving baseline. Has it shot. Blocked away by Max Young. He's going to stay with Memorial. Everett Gooden checks in for Fort Smith. Jaden Johnson set to inbound. Get it into Isaiah Garrett. Garrett drives in, a little step through, and he's fouled. Going to the line. Chargers want to cut into this lead a little bit here as we approach the end of the quarter. Convert on these 2 free throws. See if they can get another basket and a stop here with only 24 seconds. Isaiah Garrett knocks down the free throw. Cam Highshaw checks in, as well as Derek Shepard for Fort Smith. Isaiah Garrett converts on the second free throw, 8-23. 20 seconds to play here from Memorial Veterans Arena. Looked like Derek Shepard traveled there in a late timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will stick with you through the break. That is a tough break for Memorial. Looked like Derek Shepard had picked up that pivot foot, dragged it a bit. One too many steps for a travel. Refs didn't see it that way. Coach Wilmath got a timeout there. He's going to try and draw something up here, get a good shot, maybe use the remainder of the time. Don't allow Memorial to get the ball back and get a shot up with ourselves. So we're set to go. 16.3 yet to play here in the first quarter. Chargers providing a little bit of pressure. Trap, but the Grizzlies break it. Antoine Thomas going to the free throw line. The Grizzlies were able to break down the Chargers' pressure, get an easy basket. Antoine Thomas, the 6'2" junior, steps to the line, knocks the first free throw down. Everett Gooden into the game. Fort Smith here. Antonio Love set to check in as well for the Chargers on the make. Memorial, 11.1 seconds yet to play in the first quarter. Plenty of time. Isaiah Garrett gets it in. Down to 7 seconds now. Garrett's going to have to do something with it. Clock is counting down. Garrett, pull up three at the buzzer is good. Isaiah Garrett. He walked him down. What a shot. Took his sweet time walking it up. Got into a rhythm and hit a nice pull-up J for three. And that will bring us to a close here at the end of the first quarter. Chargers trail 25-11 to the Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies. We'll be back after this short quarter break. Welcome back, Charger Nation, to the second quarter of action here from the opening game from Memorial Veterans Arena. Chargers trail Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies 25-11. Three-pointer by Isaiah Garrett at the buzzer lifted the Chargers over double digits for the quarter. Memorial certainly looking for a better quarter this time around as Isaiah Garrett, lazy with the ball, turns it over. But a quick travel is called on Fort Smith Northside. Chargers back with the lineup of number 24, Antonio Love, number 21, Jaden Johnson, number 15, Jalil Cotton, number 22, Fabian Harris, number 12, Isaiah Garrett. Story of the first quarter was Kyrell Black, number 2, for Fort Smith Northside, hitting a few threes, a couple of tough baskets, really giving them a boost offensively. They're back with Kyrell Black, number 2, number 15, Enoch Slater, number 10, Antoine Thomas. Max Young with the ball, currently had it poked away, stolen. Antonio Love to the basket, off the steal. Picked that loose change up off the floor, as Michael Cage says, and took it to the house. And a tough take to the basket. The over the back call. Memorial trying to gain some momentum with some defensive pressure. Isaiah Garrett set to inbound. Looks like Fort Smith going to pull off the pressure. Fall back into a man-to-man, looks like. They got Garrett at the top of the key. Garrett starts his dribble. They get it in the corner. Chargers swinging around. They got Jalil Cotton working on the post. Cotton, nice skip pass. Fabian Harris for three. He's off the mark, but he gets his own miss. Harris is blocked with the body on Antoine Thomas. You foul underneath. Number 30, Derek Clark, checks in for Fort Smith Northside. As I mentioned, Fort Smith Northside, top 5 team in Arkansas's 6A division, known to have a ball player or two come through there. Chargers get it in quick. Isaiah Garrett on the block. He's doubled. Resets. Garrett going to post up. Little spin move inside. He's fouled, taking it up. Trying to get the and one, but he will draw the foul. 2 shots for Isaiah Garrett. Garrett, not a particularly good free throw shooter last year. Shot it at a 64% clip. Sure, he's looking to improve on those numbers this year. And Isaiah Garrett hits the first free throw. 6:38 here you have to play in the first half. Chargers trail 25-14. And Isaiah Garrett knocks down the second free throw. Chargers 10-point game now. Picking up a little bit of full court pressure. Chargers fall back. They trap hard on the ball screen. Fort Smith works the ball around. Kyrell Black out top. Derek Shepard gets a screen. Chargers double. They get it back to Kyrell Black in the corner for three. Finally misses one. Chargers grab the miss. Jaleel Cotton brings it. They got numbers. Fabian Harris in the corner for three. Shot is off the mark. Would have liked to see the Chargers attack the basket. Had the numbers there. Fort Smith had three guys in the half court. Back trying to stop Jaleel Cotton. Chargers got it up quickly. Fort Smith Northside working inside. Shots off the mark. But Derek Clark grabs his own miss and finds Derek Shepard for three. Three-point basket. Fort Smith Northside. Derek Shepard has watched a few go in. Antonio Love on the wing finds Fabian Harris. Harris swings it around. Fabian Harris out top, dribbles in. Chargers trying to get into some sort of offense, struggling against the Fort Smith defense right now. Throw it inside, ball's thrown away. Kyrell Black gets it back to Derek Shepard. Fort Smith works around, three-point basket is up. Isaiah Garrett grabs the miss. Garrett, the nice pass ahead to Jaleel Cotton, who saves it to Jaden Johnson. Johnson underneath. Chargers almost gave that ball away. But they found it. And Jaden Johnson will go to the line shooting two. Fouls on Max Young, his second. Jaden Johnson at the line for two. He's unable to convert on the first. Cam Highshaw in for the Chargers. Everett Gooden in for Fort Smith Northside. Jaden Johnson converts on the second free throw. Jalen Branch into the game for Memorial, number 25. Fort Smith Northside still in the lead at 28-16. After that monstrous first quarter, they're able to knock down some threes. Mid-range jumpers off. Jaleel Cotton grabs the miss. Antonio Love in the corner. Isaiah Garrett out top. Garrett tries behind the back dribble. Everett Gooden stands him up. Chargers working around the perimeter. Jaleel Cotton with a nice spin move to a mid-range pull-up, air ball. Fort Smith Northside. Bring the ball in transition. Derek Shepard out top. Head coach Wilmath calling out the play. Chargers in a zone. And a nice slip pass inside. Ball is knocked away. Going to stay with Fort Smith Northside. Cody Jackson into the game now for Memorial. Ball's poked away. Cody Jackson gets it ahead to Antonio Love. Love dribbles it up and in. And one. Antonio Love puts it up off the backboard. The late foul call. Antonio Love is charged up. Charger Nation. See if he can knock down the and one. Cut this lead to 10. Love converts the free throw, 19-28. Chargers trying to manufacture some momentum. 3 minutes yet to play here in the first half. Grizzlies break the press. Little give and go. Derek Shepard out top for three. Shot is missed. Nobody home. Fort Smith grabs offensive rebound. Defeated in the corner. Fort Smith resets. Derek Shepard trying to attack. The students starting to get involved in a foul called. Cam Highshaw reaching in. Swiped across the body. 2:36 yet to play here in the first half. Fabian Harris checks back in for Memorial. Chargers have made a run here. They're winning this quarter. However, they still trail by 9. Chargers in a little bit of a pressed out, extended 2-3 zone. Fort Smith gets it in the middle. They get it right back to Everett Gooden. Gooden misses the three. Antonio Love rips down the rebound. Love finds Cody Jackson. They get it to Jaleel Cotton at the high post, free throw line. Jaleel Cotton drives right. That's a jump ball. That is going to be Fort Smith basketball. Nice defensive play by the Grizzlies, tying up Cotton. Coach Allison imploring his guys to press out. Chargers bringing pressure. Everett Gooden has it stolen away. Antonio Love, what a save. Chargers keep it in play. Cody Jackson bringing it up. Antonio Love going to step into the three off the steal. That's short right to Jaleel Cotton, who misses, but he grabs his own miss. Ball's on the floor. Bodies are on the floor. Fort Smith Northside comes away with it. Everett Gooden drives in. Nice slip pass inside. Shot is blocked. But a foul inside on Cody Jackson. That is going to send number 30, Derek Clark, to the line. Shot was partially blocked by Antonio Love, but the foul was inside with the body on Cody Jackson. Derek Clark knocks down the first free throw. Jaden Johnson into the game now for Jaleel Cotton. One minute 42 yet to play. Derek Clark converts on the second free throw. Cody Jackson walking it up for the Chargers. Find Fabian Harris at the top of the key for three. Shot is off back iron and secured by Fort Smith. Northside slows it up. They work it around the perimeter. Derek Shepard inside. Kicks it back out to Kyrell Black for three. Shot is missed and grabbed by Jaden Johnson. Johnson dribbles it up, has it poked away from behind. That's going to be Fort Smith Northside basketball. No, it looked like it was poked away by a Fort Smith player. All right, they changed the call. It's going to be Memorial Charger basketball. Jarrell Colbert checks into the game. Jaden Johnson set to inbound. Get it into Jarrell Colbert in the corner. Colbert drives right and is fouled. That is the 5th foul of the quarter. So the new quarter foul rules apply. If you're not aware of the new rule in high school, they have changed the half-by-half foul system, where you got 7 fouls per half. Once you reach 7 fouls, you would be what's called the bonus for a 1-and-1 shot. Now, if you get to 5 team fouls in a quarter, you will be in the double bonus. They have eliminated the 1-and-1 from the high school game. In case some of you are wondering why Colbert went to the line for 2 just off of the foul on the floor. Chargers now pressing. The ball stolen away by Jarrell Colbert. Jarrell Colbert driving in. The right hand misses. Fort Smith Northside grabs the miss. And a timeout by Fort Smith. Chargers couldn't convert. Jarrell Colbert got going a little too fast towards the basket. We have a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick with you through the 30-second timeout break. Chargers trail 21-30. 22 seconds, 22.4 seconds to be exact, left on the clock for the first half. Chargers have played well this quarter defensively, only allowing about 7 points. Have not seen the scoring uptick that they'd hoped to see after struggling to put the ball in the basket. So we're set here for the final 22.4. Fort Smith Northside will have the ball. They may hold the ball for a final shot. Maybe the Chargers try to speed them up, get them to take a quick shot so they can get an attempt at the basket before the half ends. We appreciate those of you watching Charger TV, whether it's locally or around the world. We appreciate you guys tuning in and hope to see you out at a game this year at Memorial Veterans Arena. They're back set for action. Fort Smith to inbound. Chargers pressing out. Ball is in the corner. Jarrell Colbert could not cut off the sideline there, so we got a foul. Chargers will sink back. Fort Smith dribbling it out top. 12 seconds to work now. Trying to get the guys in line. Derek Shepard gets a screen from Kyrell Black. Shepard throws a baseline pass to Lil Cotton. Throws it ahead to Fabian Harris. 2-1. Jarrell Colbert goes in at the bucket and can't get the layup to go. That'll be the end of your first half. Chargers trail 30-21. We are set for a 10-minute halftime break. Like I said, we appreciate you guys tuning in to Charger TV. We will see you guys back after this 10-minute halftime break. Don't forget that Charger Yeah, the season started, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking like lost some weight. Yeah,
I know Coach Allison was yelling at me.
welcome back, Charger. Now, take it easy, man. Good to see you. Take it easy, man. It's good to see you. Welcome back, sports fans, Charger TV, for the second half of action here from Memorial Veterans Arena, featuring the Fort Smith Northside Grizzlies and your Memorial Chargers. First half, it's tough sledding for the boys in white and blue. Memorial struggled to see the ball go in the basket. They trailed 30-21, looking to improve and cut into this 9-point deficit here to start the second half. Chargers back with the starting lineup of number 15, Jaleel Cotton, number 12, Isaiah Garrett. Garrett drives all the way in, jump stops, finds Fabian Harris in the corner as a shooter. Shot is missed. Jaleel Cotton on the board. Ball stolen away. Antonio Love, errant pass. And the ball is up and good. Number 24, Antonio Love. Number 21, Jaden Johnson. Mentioned Fabian Harris. Number 12, Isaiah Garrett. Garrett drives all the way in the lane. Can't get the basket to go, but Jaden Johnson's there. Tries it. Jaleel Cotton is there on the putback. Chargers are on the board in the second half. Fort Smith Northside back with the starting lineup of Kyrell Black, who was hot in that first half from three-point land, as well as Derek Shepard, number 1. Number 22, Alex Flake, took a hard fall in the first half. Good to see him back out there. And the shot is blocked away by Jaleel Cotton. Chargers can't grab the miss. Number 15, Enoch Slater. And that'll do it. Excuse me, Max Young for Fort Smith is back in. Chargers grab the miss. Isaiah Garrett brings it. Garrett driving all the way left. Tries and is fouled. Chargers set to inbound. Jaden Johnson out top. Finds Fabian Harris on the wing. Harris looks inside. Fabian Harris dribbles in, sort it back out to Antonio Love. Fort Smith Northside in a man-to-man. They get it to Isaiah Garrett on the inside, who had Kyrell Black guarding him. A little bit of bully ball. And an easy two for Isaiah Garrett. Back come the Grizzlies. Chargers have retreated to a 2-3 zone. Alex Flake from the top of the key from 3. Long rebound is secured by Fort Smith, and another 3 is up and off the front iron. Antonio Love driving all the way in, a little behind the back, and a little scoop and in. Antonio Love. What a finish. Could have been an and one. Chargers cut the lead to 5 now. A nice circus shot from Antonio Love. Gets the basket to go. Chargers, they collapse in the middle. Enoch Slater lets another 3 fly and knocks it down. Jaden Johnson walking it up for Memorial. Fort Smith has not been shy about shooting the 3. And an illegal screen is called on Memorial. Cam Highshaw checks into the game for Memorial. Chargers pressing out now. A little bit of three-quarter court pressure. Fort Smith gets it in the middle. The Chargers sink back. They get it inside, an easy basket. That was a nice play. Gonna have to review that one. Had a couple backside screens for Max Young to get the easy two. Isaiah Garrett, little dribble shimmy action from three. Isaiah Garrett. And a quick timeout. Memorial on that last play by Fort Smith. You saw a beautiful backside cut, backside seal against the zone. Isaiah Garrett knocks down the big three-point basket off the dribble. That is a welcome sight for Memorial. We've got 4:21 yet to play here in the third quarter. Chargers trail 37-30. We appreciate those of you tuning in. Charger TV will be here all year long at the home games, away games, select areas. This is game one. Believe it or not, the Chargers are back in action tomorrow. They host the Durant Lions in the first district game of the year. Memorial getting a feel out for their new district. The Green Country Conference has been dissolved. And the teams are playing in district play now, going to travel around the state a bit more. Fort Smith Northside got a setback for action. Max Young on the wing. Feed it around. Enoch Slater. Alex Flake throws it away. That's a turnover. Charger basketball. Coach Allison trying to tell his guys at the break to slow down, get a good shot. The offense has not been ideal for them. Make a couple extra passes, make a play. Jaden Johnson finds Jalil Cotton. They find it. Antonio Love at the top of the key for three. Shot is off the mark, but Isaiah Garrett's there for the board. Left hand up and in. Isaiah Garrett doing a great job crashing down the middle of the lane after setting the down screen for Love on that three-pointer. Man forgot about him. He got an easy basket. Enoch Slater. Play a little give and go with Alex Flake. Slater now with the crossover. Grizzlies resetting their offense. Chargers being able to switch with their defense. And a nice backdoor pass to Max Young. Derek Shepard. The beautiful pass inside to the open teammate. Jaden Johnson dribbling it up. Try the dribble handoff with Jalil Cotton. And the reach in is called. Antonio Love inbounds Cam Highshaw. Fort Smith Northside in a little bit of a man-to-man. Chargers definitely have the height advantage. Cam Highshaw with a nice wraparound pass inside to Jalil Cotton and the two. The Chargers continuing to battle inside. Derek Shepard all the way to the basket. Way too easy. A nice finish. The finger roll up over the top. Chargers trying to create some momentum. You're going to have to get some stops to start. Love feeds Highshaw. Highshaw, skip pass. Jalil Cotton for three. Shot is off the mark. We have an over-the-back call on Isaiah Garrett. Cody Jackson and Jalen Branch check in for the Chargers, as well as number 10, Antoine Thomas for Fort Smith. Like I had mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Fort Smith Northside, top 5 team in Arkansas 6A. Going to be looking to make a deep state tournament run this year. Derek Shepard from way downtown. Derek Shepard. He shot that one from Glenpool, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Shepard stepping out, showing the range. Cody Jackson finds Jaden Johnson at the top of the key. Jackson gets it into Jalen Branch in the mid-post. Branch got time to work. Finds Antonio Love on the wing for 3. Shots off the mark. Kyrell Black, he's got numbers. Finds Derek Shepard, going to let another one fly up and over the backboard. That is going to be Charger basketball here with 1 minute 15 yet to play here in the third quarter. Chargers have cut into the lead a little bit of Fort Smith, but it has ballooned back to what it was start of the quarter. Fabian Harris into the game now for Memorial. Jaden Johnson gets the inbound. Cody Jackson brings it up. Jalen Branch, that's the ball inside. He's backing down, big man working. Finds Jaden Johnson. Chargers swinging around. Branch goes inside to Jaleel Cotton. Jaleel Cotton, one-on-one on the block. Chargers staying patient. They get it to Jaden Johnson. Jaden Johnson on the high-low. Looked like a little bit of a foul on the inside. Turnover, Fort Smith basketball. 48.3 yet to play here in the third quarter. Chargers trailing Fort Smith by 10. Kyrell Black finds Derek Shepard. Shepard has provided the spark offensively for the Grizzlies. Alex Flake. Fort Smith working it around. Three-pointer is up and good. Enoch Slater. Beautiful execution from the Grizzlies. Ran the time all the way down. Chargers got 3 seconds. Jaden Johnson going to fire from the top of the key for 3. Shot is off the mark. That'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Chargers trail 47-34. We'll stick with you here through the 1 minute quarter break. Appreciate you guys tuning in to Charger TV. This is game 1 of the season here from Memorial Veterans Arena. Chargers will be back in action tomorrow against the Durant Lions in the first district game of the season. Chargers going to have to dig deep here in the fourth quarter. 13-point deficit. They are not out of the game yet. It's going to have to start with stops on the defensive end and some timely baskets. Chargers have hit a few timely threes. They're going to need a few more. Going to need about 4 or 5 solid possessions just to get the game back intact. It will be Fort Smith Northside basketball coming out, and the fans that have traveled from Fort Smith making a little bit of noise here for their ball club to start the fourth quarter. Alex Flake set to inbound here for the fourth quarter of action. Northside out there with the same lineup. Enoch Slater, Kyrell Black, Alex Flake, Antoine Thomas, and Derek Shepard. Chargers with a lineup of Antonio Love, Jaden Johnson, Jaleel Cotton, as Enoch Slater fires the three. Shot is off the mark, and that was not off of Isaiah Garrett. That was off of a Fort Smith Northside player. How do you miss that? I think the referee missed the call there. I think that ball was off a Fort Smith player. But unfortunately, I don't have the whistle tonight. Chargers back on defense. And a nice steal from Fabian Harris. Harris drives all the way in. Easy two, and a little bit of momentum. Chargers are going to have to dig deep here in the fourth quarter. Jarrell Colbert out there for the Chargers. And another steal, Isaiah Garrett with the long arms. The long arm of the law, snatching that ball away. Fabian Harris drives in, finds Jarrell Colbert. Colbert, little hop step. Feeds it to Garrett at the top of the key for three. Garrett, that shot is up and good. 3-point basket for the Chargers. And Memorial starting to show a little bit of life, and Fort Smith Northside is going to take a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout. We will stick with you through the full timeout. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors at Jeff Martin, attorney at law, Boogie Town, as well as Kruger Family Chiropractic. Appreciate all our lovely sponsors over at Charger TV. 6:53 yet to play. Memorial trails Fort Smith Northside 47-39. Chargers. Chargers gonna keep the pressure on. Fort Smith Northside needing to weather the storm. They know that Memorial is gonna be bringing a lot of intensity and pressure here in the final 6:50. Derek Shepard and Kyrell Black have been the catalysts for the Grizzlies. Shepard out top. Draws a double team. Derek Shepard picks up his dribble. Alex Flake getting the guys in rhythm. Enoch Slater, he's hit a few threes this half. Chargers going to have to keep an eye on the Fort Smith Northside shooters. Slater, work it around. Kyrell Black, long skip pass to Derek Shepard. He hit one from out there earlier. Alex Flake, and the ball stolen away again. Isaiah Garrett bringing it up under control. He tries with the left hand. He's fouled. Derek Shepard. Memorial forced three turnovers, 3 steals to start this quarter, and they are right back in the ball game. Isaiah Garrett inbounds Antonio Love. Coach Allison calling out a play. Jarrell Colbert asking for it there at the top of the key. He finds Fabian Harris. Harris feeds Colbert, who's stripped from behind. Kyrell Black, who takes it the distance. Kyrell Black with the swipe and the basket. This number 2 for Fort Smith Northside is a ball player. Isaiah Garrett wanting the isolation on the wing. Finds Jaleel Cotton in the middle. Cotton with a little power dribble. Goes left. Gets his own miss. Puts it up and in. We have a quick timeout. That is going to be a full timeout. So we're going to take a full 1-minute timeout break. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, Charger Nation, to the final 5:26 yet to play here from Memorial Veterans Arena. Chargers trail 49-41. They have subbed in Cam Highshaw into the game, Jalil Cotton, Fabian Harris, Antonio Love, and Isaiah Garrett still in for Memorial. Derek Shepard has it in the corner. Chargers try to trap Alex Flake. Resets. Kyrell Black out top is pressured. Alex Flake finds Derek Shepard. Shepard drives baseline. Enoch Slater thought about it from three. Cam Highshaw trying to provide some ball pressure on Derek Shepard. It's been a steady ball handler for Fort Smith. And a nice steal. Ball's almost poked away. Fabian Harris called for the foul, going for the three. Jarrell Colbert into the game for Fabian Harris. Chargers pressing out the defense now, trying to speed up this Fort Smith Northside team. They've been very disciplined. Long skip pass. Alex Flake gets it inside. Max Young gets it back out to Flake. Flake for three. Shot is off the back rim and secured by Garrett. Throws it ahead to Antonio Love. Love with the slip pass inside. Jalil Cotton for two. Memorial chipping away here. 4 minutes yet to play. Derek Shepard out top. Finds Alex Flake. Flake finds it inside to Max Young. Max Young gets the easy two. Chargers forgot about him there in the short corner. He got an easy basket because of it. Antonio Love dribbling out top. Calling for the screen. Gets the screen from Jalil Cotton. Love with a little step back three-pointer with the big man on him. Shot is off the mark. Off front iron and in. Derek Shepard calms the Northside offense. Shepard finds himself around the ball. Enoch Slater on a nice give and go. That'll stay Grizzly basketball. And the referee is going to say he was going up. Tough call. It's hard to say from my angle. Looked like that foul was on the floor. Jaden Johnson and Fabian Harris into the game now for Memorial. 3:18 yet to play. Derek Shepard at the line. Shepard converts on the second. Increases the Fort Smith lead to 10, 43-53. Cam Highshaw going to bring it up. Fabian Harris on the wing. Pressured by Max Young. We go into Jaden Johnson. Johnson backing down. Picks up his dribble, finds Cam Highshaw. Highshaw for three. Shot is up and good. Cam Highshaw. The big three-pointer. And a timeout is called. We got a 30-second timeout. 2:59 yet to play. Chargers trail 53-46. Like I mentioned, we have a 30-second timeout. We appreciate you guys tuning in to Charger TV. Whether you're watching locally or around the world, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Be here tomorrow at a different time. I believe the varsity ladies will be tipping off at 6. Varsity boys tip off at 7:30. Coach Allison giving his guys some final instruction here. 2:59 Chargers, still very much so in the ball game. They've been able to create some steals. However, they have not been able to force Fort Smith into some quick shots. Coach Will Math has been doing a good job of ensuring his guys use time. And Antonio Love tries to get a steal immediately. That ball is off Kyrell Black, and a steal for the Chargers. Memorial basketball, that's one of those quick steals we talked about. Cam Highshaw set to inbound. They get it in Antonio Love. Love out top. Dribbles over to the wing. And an offensive foul on the screen. Fabian Harris caught with an elbow there. That's a tough call. Jaden Johnson checks in for the Chargers. Enoch Slater grabs the ball. They find Derek Shepard. Slater dribbles through the press. He has it at the half-court line. He draws three. Derek Shepard. Kyrell Black thought about it from three. Fort Smith will try and use time here, shorten the game against the Chargers. Jalil Cotton going straight up in the lane. Has it shot blocked away. That's going to stay with Fort Smith. Kyrell Black set to inbound. And a nice inbounds play. Enoch Slater, they get it in and get it back out. Fort Smith is trying to shorten the game. There is no shot clock, and that's a 5-second call. Cam Highshaw providing some sticky defense, keeping his hand within that restricted area to get that count. That 5-second closely guarded penalty, that's the call you saw there. Highshaw gets it on the wing. Jaden Johnson. Johnson finds Fabian Harris at the top of the key. Has a clean look and puts it in. Fabian Harris. We've got a 4-point ball game, Charger Nation. 2 minutes to go. Screen out top. Nice slip inside. Max Young gets the layup to go. And a timeout. Full timeout by Fort Smith off of the 2-point basket. Looked like they maybe got away with the offensive foul. Cam Highshaw trying to draw the charge off of the screen. For the most part, it's been a pretty well officiated game. The fouls, Memorial with 3 team fouls. Fort Smith has 2. A couple more, and those teams will be in the bonus. Minute 49. Fort Smith called timeout off of the make, so it will be Charger basketball. Coach Allison drawing up a play for his guys. They have to try and force Fort Smith to quick shots. We'll find out here. Last minute and 50 yet to play. Chargers trail by 6. But they do have an opportunity to trim the lead to a one-possession game. Jaden Johnson has got us set to play here. Antonio Love will bring it up. Love driving all the way in right. Can't get it to go. It's like Love is shaking up on the play. Antonio Love took a hard fall. And a timeout. Fort Smith should be out of timeouts by now. I think they've used up nearly all of them. It's a tough break for Memorial, trying to get a quick two. Had a good look at the basket. Chargers are back set for action. The lineup of Highshaw, Harris, Garrett, Cotton, and Jaden Johnson. Alex Flake has checked back in for Fort Smith. Isaiah Garrett pressuring out top. Chargers going to try and put some pressure on here. Ball's tipped away and stolen away by Cam Highshaw. Chargers get a turnover, and they throw it right back to Fort Smith. 2-on-2. Derek Shepard going to slow it down. Max Young. They reset. Fort Smith trying to shorten the game. Alex Flake. Ball's reached in. It's been that type of game for the Chargers. Anytime they make a play or get a turnover, it seems like Fort Smith answers the bell. Gets a turnover right back or a three-pointer of their own. Kyrell Black gets it into Max Young. Young, not used to handling it, gets it to Alex Flake. Flake picks up his dribble. Fort Smith content to hold it out. That's a foul. It will send Derek Shepard to the line for two. Derek Shepard to the free throw line for two. He knocks down the first. Antoine Thomas. And Derek Shepard converts on the second free throw. Isaiah Garrett, got to go quickly. Chargers trail by 8. Garrett has it out top. He's going to straight line drive with the right, and he's fouled on the floor. Chargers getting the ball inbounds. Little slip pass inside to Jaden Johnson. Johnson puts it up and in. Clock is running. Derek Shepard with the ball in the full court. Chargers going to need to foul here. They get it across the timeline. Max Young has it, and he is fouled. Max Young will go to the line, shooting two for Fort Smith. Young, the 6-foot junior, has played most of the game, has just filled in as a steady option for Coach Wilmath. Max Young unable to convert on the first. Young steps up and knocks down the second free throw. Chargers got to go, 25 seconds. Isaiah Garrett, top of the key, drives all the way in with those long strides. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Chargers have a chance to score with the clock off. Try to extend this game. Isaiah Garrett, line shooting 2. And he converts on the first. Isaiah Garrett. Short on the second free throw, but Jaden Johnson's there to secure the miss. Johnson, the slip pass inside. Jalil Cotton and the Chargers get a few extra points out of that possession. They have a full timeout. Chargers trail by 4, 58-54. Here with 18 seconds yet to play. Isaiah Garrett was able to squeeze a couple extra possessions, a couple extra points out of that possession. Not a lot of time going off the clock. Now, if the Chargers can get a steal and a score, that'd be really something. They are running out of time. They probably only got 2 or 3 more possessions left in the game, if that. Coach Wilmath telling his guys, no doubt, to be strong with the basketball, expect a foul. If I'm Fort Smith, I'm trying to get it to Kyrell Black or Derek Shepard. Enoch Slater has been solid. The other guys, it might be a question on if they can knock down a free throw or not. Chargers. Bring it. And a 5-second call is called. Alex Flake couldn't get the ball in bounds. Antoine Thomas checks in. 18 seconds now for the Chargers with the basketball. They trail by 4. This is the closest it's been. Chargers need a good one here. They get it in bounds to Fabian Harris. That's a deep 3. Fabian Harris off the front of the rim. Over the back is called. Harris, it looked good from up here, but off the front iron. Enoch Slater. Slater converts on the first. This just pads the lead for Fort Smith. Chargers are out of timeouts, as well as Fort Smith. Slater can't hit the second. Chargers get it quick. They got to go quick. Antonio Love. Jaden Johnson at the top of the key. Going to let the 3 fly. Off back iron and over the backboard. And that is going to put this game to bed from the looks of it. Chargers can't stop the clock. Chargers go for the steal. Try to poke it away from Derek Shepard. Shepard is going to go to the line, shoot 2. That first shot is off the mark by Derek Shepard. And Derek Shepard converts on the second free throw. Antonio Love at the buzzer. In and out. That would be the end of the game. Chargers fall 60-54.